Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Liz, your host here at Crimes Untold. And today we're going to be talking about an old case. Today we're going to be talking about the murder of Delia Green. So if this is your first time here, hey, I'm Liz. I talk about true crime here on this channel. And yeah, I've been doing this since October of 2021. If you like true crime, if you like strange cases, if you like non-popularized cases, that's what I try to cover. I try not to cover cases that are overly popularized. I have covered some, and yes, people like them. Big whoopee. But I prefer covering smaller cases because not everybody talks about them. Not everybody wants to cover like unidentifieds or finally identified cases, which there's been some that have been identified in recent news. So anywho, but today we're going to be talking about the murder of Delia Green, which is an oldie but goodie. So if that piqued your interest, I highly suggest you click that red subscribe button that's down below. I'm going to point awkwardly at the screen on both sides because I don't know where it is. Anywho, I think it's, nope, it's this side. Pretty sure it's this side. So hit that red subscribe button that's below down there. Hit it, and turn on your post notifications on all. That way you know whenever I upload, because yeah, I upload on here quite frequently. I have missed a few of my, when I wanted to post, but that's because I'm a busy mom, and you're welcome. It's summertime. It's the end of summer. It's dwindle down time. I want to spend time with my children. I also work third shift. Anywho, that's long-winded. Let's get into today's true crime case. We are going back to December 25th of 1900. Specifically, we're going back to Christmas Eve. So, on Christmas Eve of 1900, 14-year-old Delia Green was at the home of Willie West, which is in the Yamacraw neighborhood of Savannah, Georgia. And this was specifically at 113 Ann Street. Also in attendance was Moses Houston. Moses was 15 years old at the time. He also went by the nickname of Cooney. So it's speculated that him and Delia were in a sexual relationship, or may have been in a sexual relationship, or they were in like a courting relationship, something along those lines. Apparently at the party, Cooney had a little bit too much to drink, and of course, what happens when people have a little bit too much to drink? They get a little feisty. So, couples fight. Cooney started teasing Delia, and he started calling her little wife, and she didn't like that. She was livid. She got so angry to the point where she would call Cooney a son of a bitch. As a result of this, he was quick to pull out his gun, and he shot her in retaliation. Yes, Delia died around 3 a.m. on Christmas Day, following the gunshot wound to the groin area. But where was Cooney? He booked it, or tried to, from the house of Willie West, but Willie West ran after him, and he ended up getting him. It is important for me to inform you that he not only confessed to the crime, but he also said he would do it again. During his trial, he stated that the gun went off by accident. He was sentenced to life in prison after being found guilty, but he would only serve 12 years in jail, which was until 1913. Delia is buried in quite a popular cemetery. So this cemetery is Laurel Grove, which I actually didn't know anything about, and I'm really happy I do now, because this cemetery is actually where free blacks were buried, and thousands of slaves have been buried, and it's quite a popularized cemetery in Savannah. I looked at pictures of it, and it looks so peaceful. It looks so beautiful. Delia was buried. They don't know exactly where her remains are, so they have placed a stone there. I also want you to know that where the shooting happened is not where she died. So it's speculated that the actual shooting took place at Willie West's house, but Delia tried to and succeeded in walking home, which was about a block away. And she walked a block with a gunshot wound to her groin all the way to the home that she shared with her mother, which it says that it's at 113 Ann Street, but that's also the address that they have for Willie West's home. So it's kind of they live about a block away. So that, my friends, is the murder of Delia Green. Her murder actually has inspired a lot of different music and writings. I'll put some of them in the description box below. It's quite interesting how her murder has influenced quite a bit of songwriters. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video.